All right, it's Pastor Jeff coming to you one more time from Memphis, Tennessee, Street Reach, Mission Memphis Update. Today I'm joined by Ben and Addison, and
Hey, I like that.
they both go to Seckman, but we won't hold that against them.
Hey,
Just saying. In fact, they're both up. No, you're a junior. She's a senior.
no,
No,
we're
you're
both
you're both
seniors.
seniors. Ignore me. I'm having an
I'm
old man
older.
dream. I fell earlier today and it didn't hit my head, but we'll just explain that. Okay. But I'm okay. Thank you. All right. Ben, what was one thing you were kind of like, I don't know about this before coming to Street Reach Memphis, and how do you feel about it now?
I was a little nervous walking around the streets. I was just didn't know what to expect, but it was fine, and I enjoy it. It's fun.
Nervous because it's a poverty-stricken area, right? We know that
Yeah.
crime is high. We know that poverty is high. We had no idea what the neighborhoods were going to be like. That's a legitimate concern for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as you had thought it could be, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What about you, Addie?
Hey, can I have that? Thanks. Wait, what was the question?
What was something you were concerned about before coming, and how do you feel about it now?
I think what I was most concerned about is me not being there on Monday, because then I wasn't gonna like have those bonds. But like today and like the past couple of days, I've made great bonds with so many of them, and it's definitely gonna be hard to see them not to like in the following weeks because we won't be there anymore. But
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
You came late because you put other things above God.
That is not
No,
true.
just kidding. She had a cheerleading camp that she had to go to for school. I love that, and her grandma. Shout out to grandma because she drove her down on Monday just so she could be here with us. So that's a huge commitment on both.
We
your
love
parts.
my grandma.
That's awesome. Yeah. So speaking of bonds, it's not only our last day tomorrow, but it's also the last day of Street Reach for the community. Um, did you? I kind of got a sense. I wasn't at the camp most of the day today because I was running errands. But did you get the sense for the kids? They're kind of getting sad um, as you were saying goodbye today because somebody had mentioned. I think when Emma mentioned it's the
Yeah,
last day
I
of.
think so. We had Sophia today, and she definitely was very sad to not like see me, Paige, and Bobby, like not Paige, Kinsey, walk up to her door like we won't be doing that anymore. And
Mhm.
she has this little brother, and he cried today because we dropped her off,
Mm,
and it was definitely really sad. It made us want to cry, but
yeah,
we're gonna have a good day tomorrow and say our goodbyes for the last time tomorrow.
yeah.
So
Ben, what is something we can do? Like even after we're gone from Street Reach, I mean, what can we do to continue to keep them in our hearts and our minds, keep them in front of us? And what are some things you think we can do?
We just keep praying for the community and praying that everything's going well
Hmm.
and for their safety and everything
Yeah.
in the situation.
I was impressed. I don't know if you guys caught this morning with Pastor Tim. He's the pastor at Brinkley Heights Baptist Church, who's been very instrumental over the decades in developing Street Reach and using it to minister to this community. They opened a school that's now K through 12. And they're going to have like 150 plus kids here. That's huge. And so the name Street Reach has come to mean more than just the summer Bible club in the community. It really has become a beacon of light, of hope, and the gospel. And so we're actually tonight in our group time, we're going to be able to commit to praying for a student. And I'm going to challenge the students to do that as we go from there. Of course, many of them will do that anyway. But this is like a formal commitment that they're making to commit for a specific child for the upcoming school year. And so I think that's a really cool thing. Ben, you guys did the laundromat project this afternoon. Tell me how that went.
Oh, that went really good. I was a little nervous because I didn't want to. I'm not good at talking to people, but
Wait, you're not good at talking to people. If you'd have stopped at talking, I'd been like, flag on the field. Anyway.
but it was really fun. I enjoyed it talking to the people and seeing them smile when we offered to pay for their laundry or help them carry things in.
Yeah. Addie, what was something that surprised you at the laundromat ministry today?
I think what surprised me is like as we were like welcoming them in, as we asked them like if we could pay for their laundry, they were like very certain. Like it was a big help. And I think just us helping them like made them realize that like God sent us to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was just really nice. Like we met this one lady, I didn't get her name, but like she was just talking to me, Ben, Paige, and Cecilia, like talking up a storm. We got to know her really well and everything. I think just getting to know the community was really good too.
Cool. Now, had either one of you ever been to a laundromat before?
Yeah.
You had? Okay.
Yeah.
Had you been?
No.
Yeah. I grew up going to laundromats frequently, but when I heard the prices of it was like $4 a load of laundry. And that's just for the wash. And then that's a lot of money. And so when you think about something as simple as, us committing, so many dollars to this, um, and yet it makes such a very big practical impact. I mean, we think about food, that's natural. We think about, you know, um, shelter, things like that. But who thinks about laundry, right? Yeah, very cool. All right. Addie, what is one thing you would ask the people watching this video and that right now to be praying for as we wrap up Street Reach and going forward?
I think I would ask them to definitely pray for the community as we leave, because it's definitely a really rough time for them as we are like walking the streets. You can just tell.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think us serving this week has showed them that like there is people that care about them and like want to help them. And I just think that they should pray for them to keep having a good life, and just looking forward to next summer, and hopefully we'll be back next summer to just like come and serve again and have those bonds still. And I just think, yeah, that's what they should pray for.
Very cool. Ben, what would you ask people to pray for?
Just this community keep having that hope that we brought, and that they continue to prosper, and they have new light, and they've realized that there's more things, more hope.
Yeah. My prayer as we wrap up this video tonight is that we would continue to keep Brinkley Heights Baptist Church, because while Street Reach is very much a known name, their heart's desire, their heartbeat is to proclaim the gospel, and hopefully all the seeds that have been sown in gospel messages and stories into the children, demonstrating the gospel to their families, the food fights, the various service projects around and about the area will just continue to be used by God to draw men and women, boys and girls to Himself. Because we want to help. Of course, we want to meet needs where they are and serve them. But we do that to demonstrate God's love for them, so that our hope and prayer is that they will both be blessed and then desire to come to know the one behind that. And that's not us. It's not even Concord Church. It's the Lord Jesus Himself. And so thank you, Concord Church. Thank you, all our friends and family who've been watching. We have one more special update we'll do tomorrow. But for Thursday, July 24th, we're signing off from here in Memphis. Thanks.